What is up, guys? So in today's video has something new. Today's video I actually went to this K1 track. If you guys don't know what K1 is, basically a go-karting arena, a go-kart track where you can either race competitively or you can race casually. I do both, so I race casually just to practice, and then I race competitively once a month. So this is one of the first competitive races I have ever done. So they do this thing called the Challenge GP, the Challenge Grand Prix. It's my first ever race. Well, actually it's my second race, but this is in December, and the first one I did was in June, I think. So it's been a while since I first did it, and that first one I feel like it didn't even count because I didn't even make it to the final race. But yeah, so I'm gonna be showing you all the footage, and I'll be doing a little voiceovers while I show you guys the footage. And but yeah, guys, hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys do have any tips for me, you know, how I race and things like that, just let me know in the comments. And if you guys do want to see more of these videos, let me know in the comments as well. But other than that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Is it recording? Alright, so we're here waiting in line. We have to wait until 6 o'clock. It's 5:55. We have to wait till 6 o'clock to register. But we're the only ones in line right now. Look, show the line. I'm assuming there's no one in line because you can't register until 6. But yeah, we're just waiting 5 minutes. I mean, 5 minutes is nothing, but yeah, I'm feeling I'm kind of nervous, but I'm pretty confident too. Hopefully this time I can qualify for the final race, because the last time I didn't qualify. But yeah.
Series, we have Jason and Dylan, Amber, and Leslie to race the race up. That is Jason, Dylan, Amber, and Leslie to the race.
Alright, guys, so I'm gonna be doing a little live voiceover over these races, because honestly it's just me driving. So right here, this is when we leave the pit, right? So the way these races go is that there's 3 races. There's gonna be 2 qualifying races and 1 final race, and the 2 qualifying races are timed, and whoever gets the best average of those 2 qualifying races starts in first place, and the second best average starts in second place, and so on and so on. So right here we're basically just racing for a place for the final race, right? So a lot of people use different techniques. You can see I go wide right there, so that in this next lap I have the best time, like the best possible time that I can get. You know, in these races a lot of people use different techniques. You're gonna see right here in a bit right here that someone actually lets us through. I'm not sure if it's in this one, but yeah, so a lot of people use different techniques when they race. I've only been going here competitively only for a little bit, not that long, so I don't know all of the techniques. But you're gonna see in this next clip right here that this guy is gonna let us go in front of him. You can see on the right side, he lets us go in front of him so that he can get a faster time. Also, this guy right here, he lets us go in front of him so he has enough space in front of him to get the fastest lap possible. This is me right here, the one that just went by in a gray shirt. Thank you to my brother for recording these clips, because you know these clips are pretty cool. But I'm cutting this up just to show you guys, you know, the best highlights or whatever of these races, so that's not so boring. But basically, this is what these races are, just timed and stuff, at least for the qualifiers. But I think I did pretty good. My fastest lap time, I'm gonna put my fastest lap time after when the race ends. So yeah, guys, like I said, I've only been coming here for about I want to say 2 months competitively. So I don't really know all the techniques, but as you can see here, they actually just spun out and crashed. Those are some things you gotta be careful with when you're racing like this. Obviously everybody's good and stuff, but you never know what can happen. So you gotta be careful. Anyways, after the race, they actually take us into the pit and we line up our cars to finish up the race. But I'm gonna show you guys my fastest lap time right now, and yeah, on to the next race.
So Cameron, what was your 26.6? I'm gonna beat a 26.6? 26.5. 26.5? Okay. Yeah, so Hey, hey. If it's bad, tell them to take it out and put 10 in. Okay, 10 good.
Okay guys, so this is my second qualifier race. So after the first one, I was feeling a little disconfident because I didn't do the best. I was in 8th place. Usually I get a little bit faster times than what I got on the first race. My fastest time I think is like 26.1 or 26 flat, and this time, or in the first race, I got 26.7, which is kind of slower. So I was kind of discouraged, you could say. But this next race, I was telling myself, like, I'm gonna do better, like I have to do better. So you're gonna see me like be a little aggressive or get ahead of myself. I think it's actually in this corner where I spin out. I'm not 100% sure. Okay, no, it wasn't this corner, but eventually I am gonna spin out, and that's because I was telling myself like, oh, I have to be faster, but it is what it is, you know. I spun out, and that's okay. Also, I want to say that this kart that I got this race was really bumpy. It was really like, it had no type of grip, I feel like. Maybe that was my fault because I didn't take the time to warm up the tires. But yeah, I just feel like this car was really bumpy, which kind of made disadvantage, but it's okay. But yeah, as you can see right here, I spun out a little bit, but that's okay because not everything goes your way when you want it to. But yeah, anyway, so you're gonna see right here, there's a guy on the left. He actually lets me pass him, and he's signaling me to pass him on purpose so that he has enough space in front of him to get a faster lap time. Like I said, these two first races are mainly just to get your, or secure your place in the final race, which is the most important. But here you're gonna see me right here. I'm literally going by right now. That's me right there. And honestly, it feels a lot faster than it looks on camera. Like, these carts actually go really fast, but I know on camera it doesn't seem like that. But yeah, I feel like it looks a lot slower than it does feel in real life. And I hope all of you guys watching this can actually experience what this feels like, because I feel like racing is just really fun. But anyways, this guy in front of me right now, he actually came in last place in the final race, which I know it's a spoiler alert, sorry, but it doesn't really matter. So right now I'm either doing my best to get in front of him, or I'm not sure if I should brake so I have some space, but I don't know if there's anyone behind me. So right now I'm just trying to do my best to get in front of him so that I can obviously get a faster lap time. I'm not really sure what lap was my fastest. I can check the scoreboard in a bit, but yeah, so I'm just trying my best to get around this guy. I take a wide turn right here because this is the last lap, so now he gets in front of me. Since this is the last lap, I try to get the fastest time here, so that's why I let him go in front of me. So yeah, it actually worked out because he did get in front of me a little bit, actually a lot. So you're gonna see right now that they're gonna wave the checkered flag, which means the race is finally over. Yeah, there it is. After I cross the finish line, that's gonna be my final lap. The finish line is literally right there. So after I cross that, the race is over, and I'm pretty sure that last lap was my best lap actually. Like I said before, right now I know I'm going pretty fast, but they don't really. They're gonna slow down my car right now, and once they slow it down, there you go. Once they slow it down, we just all get in line. I don't know. Someone just dropped a headstock out of nowhere, but we just all get in line, and we all just wait to get into the pit and park our cars. But yes, the end of the second race, and on to the final race, guys. And this final race is gonna be something else. Like, it's one of my I've never felt this excited after a race. Like, during the race, man, you just guys have to see. But yeah.
The car died or what happened? Well, I didn't see you over there. What did I hit? 8? You got 8th again. 8th? Yeah.
Racing against a couple of 8 cars on the 8s. He's still got people to run into the wall. Yeah. Like, what's this? Like, I made it to the top, so I don't have to do it. Then I just like, we race these things.
Alright guys, now it's time for the final race. And as you can see here, I'm warming up my tires because I learned my lesson from the second race. And honestly, I'm not even sure if it was my tires, but you never know. But anyways, right here, I started in 9th place, although I did average in 8th place, but that's okay. I started in 9th place, and you see here they just set you up in the position that you have to be set up, which is pretty cool. They do it like all professionally and organized and everything. So that was pretty cool. But yeah, that's basically how they set you up after your 2 qualifying races, after you get your place. So this is right here when they start us. Yeah guys, that was actually me who spun that guy out, and it was an accident. I'm not gonna lie, you're gonna see my POV right now in a little bit, but it was an accident. It was not on purpose at all. So you're gonna see right here that boom, I just hit him because I did not know where else to go. Like, I was trapped. If I went left, I was gonna hit somebody else, and if I went right, I was gonna hit a wall. So I just honestly just went straight and I went for it. I don't know if I was supposed to brake. I'm not sure because that's my first time racing. But sorry to that guy. I apologized to him after, and he understood. Like, hey man, this one, like, hey man, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do it. He's like, oh, it's okay, you know, like, it's alright. But you guys gonna see what happens later in this freaking race, guys. I'm telling you, this race. So now they start up our cars again. We reset and we start up our cars again, right? So here we go. Trying to remember this race is for your place. So this race is basically to for your placing. You know, you want to get first in this race. So like I said, I started out in 9th place, although I averaged in 8th place in both races, right? But that's okay. You play the cards you're dealt with. Anyways, here's a high POV for my my brother right here. I don't know if you guys can tell which one I am, but I'm basically one in the gray shirt with the blue helmet, and I'm not already all the way over there. But yeah, my plan was basically to just be behind this guy the whole time and just don't let him get like super in front of me. And this is what I did. I did pretty good. So this whole time just trying to follow him, you know, basically chase him. That's what I'm basically trying to chase him right now to the point where I can get past him. And once I get to the point where I can get past him is where I'm just gonna wait for a mistake that he does. And you're gonna see in a little bit what happens. But yeah, and I'm sorry also for the camera angle because I don't know why they put my camera super low, and I'm not even sure why. Like, but yeah, guys, if you guys want to see this race without commentary, this whole race without commentary, no cuts or anything, I'm actually uploading all these videos separately, all my races separately. So if you guys want to check that out and see, you know, the races by itself, you can go to my channel and you'll see all the races there. Guys, I also wanted to mention that this kart that I'm racing is like one of the best karts I've actually ever had. Like the first two karts were okay, but this kart was actually like, dude, like, it had grip, you could just feel it. Like the car was just there. Like it was just one of the best karts I've ever driven. But yeah, luckily I had the best kart in the most important race, right? But yeah. Alright guys, so this is where it starts to get a little bit interesting. As you can see here, literally like all these laps, it's just, I think it's 4 or 3 of us that are just right behind each other the whole time. Like it's literally like, or maybe even 5 of us, I'm not even sure, I can't even tell because of the camera angle, but we're just all like right behind each other and it's just super competitive at this point. But yeah, at this point, like I said, I'm just waiting for a mistake, to overtake him. As you can see, I'm just trying to, you know, get around him some way or somehow, but I just can't. He wasn't making any mistake at all. So there was no way that I could get past him. Even right now, like boom, like he just would not let through. Like I could not get past him. So I just had to wait for the perfect moment to pass him up. Okay guys, so like I said before, I started this race in 9th place. I'm not gonna tell you what place I ended up in, but look what happens right here, right? Boom. So the guy in front of me passes the guy that was in front of him. So I'm still in 9th place, but watch this. Ready? Boom, I get on the inside and I overpass him too. The reason why that happened is because number 7 in front of me didn't let him get on the inside with his car, so that gave me a little bit of space to get in between there. So now it's just a battle between me and the guy in front of me. I'm trying to get, you know, past him as fast as possible, but he wouldn't let me. Okay guys, I know you guys can't see because of the camera angle, but this is the second to last lap. As you can see right here, there's a guy on the right side. He's gonna be waving a white flag, which means it's the last lap. So I'm telling myself right now, I have to get this guy into the last lap, right? So boom, he's on the inside, I'm on the outside, and boom, look what happens. I take him up on the inside and I try to take the fastest line possible and get in front of him, don't let him get on the inside again. So now I'm on the inside and I'm trying to keep the inside line so he has no possible way to get around me. Remember, this is the last lap, so I have to keep this spot to get 7th place. So now I'm just going to try to get the fastest line possible and don't let him pass me. Once I pass the finish line, I officially have 7th place. So at this point, I have 7th place, but obviously I don't want to let him pass me just in case, you know, if anything. So I'm just going and I'm still taking the fastest line possible. But at this point, I see these guys in front of me. They're already slowing down, so I'm okay. The race is over. I'm fine. So yeah, guys, it's basically how the last race went. I feel like that was one of the best races possible, and if I could have gotten around them sooner, I obviously would have got a faster place because I was just behind him the whole time, just literally behind him the whole time. And I feel like if I would have just gotten right in front of him, you know, earlier in the race, I would have just been way past him, and I probably could have been in 6th or even 5th place, which honestly, even though I got 7th, I don't think this is lost because I did show some pretty good effort. I did show some pretty good driving too, in my opinion, and I did pass up 2 people, and I feel like I knew what I had to do to pass up those 2 people, so I don't think this was a loss at all. But right here, now that the race is finally over, you're gonna see me get up and actually apologize to the guy. I actually look back to see if he's right behind me, but you'll see right now.
Nice job, bro. Have a nice pass.
Sorry about the spin on.
It's all good at the start. Now you made up for it, man. You was clean. You was really clean. Good job.
Thank you, bro. You got
Yeah, you too, man. You too. Yeah, sorry, man. I knew your car was slowing down. I was like, I gotta kind of pump up a little bit.
Yeah, sometimes I made a conscious decision.
Nothing was brake checking every time.
We got 7th.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had that.
That was 14 or 16.
That was a good race.
I know.
And guys, that is the end of this video and the end of my first ever competitive race. Like I said, this is my first ever one that I actually felt prepared for. So yeah, I feel like I did pretty good, and at the end there I told the guy I'm sorry for spinning you out, but I think I did pretty good. And next year 2025, I'm gonna be doing every single Grand Prix that they have, which is basically the first Sunday of every month. They're gonna have one, so it's gonna be 12 next year. Because I'm gonna be recording all of them next year, and maybe even some practice runs that I do. I'm gonna record that for you guys too. But yeah, guys, if you guys did enjoy this video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Leave a comment on what your favorite part about this video was, and if you guys like racing, and if you guys like F1, you know, sport car racing or NASCAR, just let me know in the comments what you guys like. But anyways, other than that, I'll see you guys next time.